Okay, well, it is the time, so I'd like to start. So, welcome everyone. Great to see you all here, or to hear you, or to know you're here. So, today I would like to hold a meditation on equanimity or equilibrium. So, this is an opportunity to look at different how we how we experience or perceive our experiences in life in different ways. So the meditation will be focusing on three different types of people that we usually how we categorize the people in our lives. Simply labeled, we can categorize them as friends, as people that we like, we have a general sense of affinity for. We can identify them as difficult people, as enemies, as people who harmed us, hurt us. We don't like so much those people. And there are people who we have a neutral experience with, people we just pass in the street somewhere, on the other end of town, people we don't know, and we have a neutral sense of connection with. So in this meditation, we are gonna explore how realistic is it and why do we actually do that? And is it a good idea to have fixed ideas about, these are my friends, these are the people I definitely don't like, and these people I don't care about. So the reason why we do that is to have a more realistic sense um, of our perception in relation to ourselves and to relation to others. Because basically, why we identify people as friends, difficult people, or strangers is what they do to us, not what they do to somebody else on the other end of the planet. Maybe they're great people, the people we find difficult might be fantastic to someone else. But if they do something, bad or offensive to us, that's when we label them as difficult or enemies. So I want to invite you to go with me in this meditation. It's a guided meditation. It's what we call an analytical meditation. Basically, we're going to check things out. So I'll guide us through over the next half hour, and we're going to check out, is there any sense, any reality in what the Buddhist meditation offers. Okay, so let's start with bringing our attention to ourselves. I invite you to sit comfortably. Feel your sit bones on the seat. Allow your back to be straight, probably with a gentle curve. Allow your legs to support you in whatever way you sit, on a chair or cushion or some other way. Let's relax our shoulders, and arms and hands. We can straighten the back of the neck a little, tucking in the chin. Relax our jaws. You can put the tip of your tongue behind your upper teeth, touching your upper palate. And have your eyes either closed or half open, gazing downwards. Let's check our own motivation for being here this session. Let's generate a strong intention to do this meditation in order to develop equanimity, and that it may benefit ourselves today and Also, may it benefit our surroundings. Ideally, eventually, may it benefit all beings. Let's notice our breathing, being aware of the rising and falling of our abdomen. And then I invite you to imagine in the space in front of you 3 people. Someone you like, someone you dislike or have difficulties with at the moment, and someone you feel indifferent to. Maybe someone you just passed in the street or in a shop or in the distance. So first focus on your friend, the person you like, and allow your feelings for them to arise. Feel your conviction that this person is definitely a friend. That is a person who is good to you and satisfies your needs. And just check this out and feel how you really want this person to be happy. And immerse yourself in your good feelings towards them. Sense of warmth and good wishes. So now turn to the person you find difficult. Person who you do not like. Who does not satisfy your needs. Who annoys you or makes you angry or irritable. Who hurts you or has hurt you. So with all these, just manage yourself. Maybe don't take your biggest enemy, but take someone moderately difficult. Look carefully at this person. Carefully note your feelings towards them. And finally, turn to the so-called stranger, the person you know a little bit, but whom you neither like nor dislike. Look carefully at this person and notice your feelings towards them, your feeling of indifference. Now I invite you to consider that the basis for your relationship to these three people is only what they do or don't do for you, not for anyone else, for you at this moment in time. And then check, is that realistic? The Buddhist view tells us our minds are beginningless. And it follows that over many lifetimes, everyone has been our friend, enemy, or stranger many times before. Just consider that. So you might consider that there is actually a good reason to be kind to your enemies now, because they have been your friends before. Just consider that as an option. Now return to your friend, the person you like. And just for a moment, imagine a situation that would cause that relationship to end. Imagine your friend turning against you, doing something you really don't like, really hurts you. Feel the sense of resentment, disappointment, and hurt. And how you might not feel any longer the warmth or kindness towards them. You don't wish them well anymore. These things have happened in our lives, isn't it? Oh, if that happens, where is your friend now? So remember, this person was not your friend before you were acquainted, and could easily be stop being your friend now. Realize that there is no solid reason for feeling kind and loving towards only your friend now. Only your friend of this moment. Relationships changed in the past and will continue to change. And today's friend can become tomorrow's enemy. So just consider that for a while. Now, also, I invite you to turn to your present difficult person. See them in front of you and imagine a situation where you would be drawn together. Maybe you have a common interest or project. They have a word of praise or kindness to you. Maybe they'll save your life one day. So look carefully at this person and your feelings. Are they softening? It is possible to learn to cultivate more warmth and kindness, even towards difficult people, towards this difficult person. It has happened before and will happen again. So if we know that, why would we so strongly hold to the conception, the idea that this person is really difficult? And then what of the stranger? Imagine this person you hardly know, and how one act of kindness or anger from this person could immediately turn them into a friend or enemy. There's no inherent, definite stranger there, and no solid reason for your feelings of indifference towards them. Remember that your current friend and difficult person were strangers before you met them. And this stranger could become a friend or a difficult person for you. So keep these three people clearly in front of you and think about the fragile impermanence of these relationships. It's only your unrealistic belief in the stability of them that holds your mind back from the possibility of change. Both you, your friend, enemy, and stranger all want happiness. In this respect, everyone is equal. And also, everyone is equal in having the potential to develop their minds to the fullest and achieve ultimate clarity and compassion. The differences we see in people are on the surface, based on our mistaken, self-centered viewpoint. In fact, everyone is equal in deserving our care and compassion. Just reflect on this. And when you have a deeper experience on this reality of equanimity, then you stay there for a while to deepen into it. And if it fades, just keep checking these three different people. So, as we are reflecting on equanimity, this does not mean that we never should discriminate on a practical level. Obviously, we feel closer to some people and are wise to keep our distance from others. That's not a contradiction. We can choose whom we spend more time with. But the point of this meditation is to develop an equal concern, an equal regard for everyone, whether they help us or harm us at this point in time. And to see that our present attraction or aversion is based on an arbitrary, mistaken, and changeable label. So then let's complete our meditation by giving thanks to ourselves and each other for doing this together, taking the time to explore our inner world. And let's dedicate the positive energy of our session. May it help us to go through our day, bring us equanimity in our day. May it bring the well-being and happiness for all living beings. So let's bring our attention back to the here and now, to your body, to the room that you're in, to this group. And just want to say thank you for joining in. So I'll be here again next week. That will be my last one of this series. And next week, I'm planning to do a meditation on emptiness. So come and join me. So thank you for being here. Look forward to see you again. Blessings on your day.